Welcome to the OFO podcast. Now with 68% more stuffing women like Thanksgiving turkeys.
I like that
one. My name's David. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend, and Thanksgiving is upon us. So hence why the opening line. My grandfather said my generation relies too much on the latest technologies. I called him a hypocrite and unplugged his life support.
Alrighty. Good one.
Thank you. Uh-huh. So we went from stuffing women like turkeys to killing old men. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a champion episode. How's your week been going, Ram?
Pretty good, actually. Actually enjoyed this last week. Finally, not sick anymore.
No more sickies.
It was like 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks of just bullshit.
I wish I could tell you I feel your pain, but I haven't been sick in a very long while. Maybe it's all the cancer. The cancer's killing the cold flu.
Yeah, it's like what's the point? He's already dying.
Yeah, I'm already dying.
Yeah,
I've already lost my hair, for Christ's sake. Damn. At least that guy in the band said it was chemo. James, how is your week going?
I'm fine. Just trying to figure out if I understood Layer Cake at all.
Not at all. I understood it, and I was drunk when I watched it.
Of course. I will say I could barely hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it?
I watched it on this thing, and for some reason the sound, no matter how high I put it, I just couldn't. It was like really quiet.
Oh, you didn't put on headphones?
No.
It was a little bit quiet, the audio, but...
Yeah, sometimes when I'm putting stuff on the server, depending on the download file, the audio is kind of low on it for some reason. I don't know why. Luckily, I have surround sound, so I just maxed that shit out. I can hear everything.
I mean, if I had played it on my TV, I might have been able to, but I was kind of busy on my TV. I had my writing going on.
Sure.
Editing.
Sure.
Okay.
The many volumes of porn.
Sure. When you recommend something, I am completely focused on it, but when I recommend something,
Right.
I'd rather write my porn.
Yes.
I'm just teasing.
Hey, people are demanding my second book of Megaspace come out.
Mentioning which, our author, I guess, for this clusterfuck of a podcast, is number one is the old book again. Mostly because he put it on sale because so many people are buying the second one. I am surprised. I am really surprised that it is being sold so quickly, and people haven't been contacting him complaining of hand burn.
So, right? Quite the opposite. You should read the comments.
You know what, sir? That's one kind of envision I don't want to see or read.
Let's go read one comment.
One comment? Okay, one comment. Let's see here. I jerked off harder than I've ever done. Oh, wait a minute. You have no 1 stars. Ooh. All right, let's see here. A fun read and a great world build. A coherent storyline with plenty of personality, action, arousal, exotic encounters. I hope there's more to follow. So this dude...
Wait till he reads book 2.
Yeah. Fun read. Solid start. Enjoyed the premise, characters, and adulting. Was he maybe supposed to be putting adultery?
No, there's actually adulting in there.
Adulting?
They have to actually survive in a very harsh, hostile environment.
Let's see what's going on with the 2 stars.
A bunch of assholes.
I gotta enter that shit.
I don't like it because of one thing, and I'm a huge nerd about that one thing. Yeah, that's enough. Anyway.
I'm not sure if you can...
Damn it, it won't let me do it. I'm not signing into my account. Fuck
well,
you.
I mean, good reviews. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. We're very happy.
There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like your stuff, whatever.
Yeah. Man, no one's going to... I'm a firm believer of anything that you put out, everyone can love it. You're still going to have that 1 or 2 asshole that just shits on it for no reason
There's always somebody.
And usually because they're just fucking jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't write, but this dude could, and he does it in his spare time, so I'm going to shit on his story.
Right.
I don't like it. The title's so long. 2 stars. Love the book though.
Needs more ass play. 1 star.
They didn't have any fairies in there.
They knew fairies.
I'm upset. 3
There's
stars.
always somebody. Sometimes the criticism I can take it and learn from it. Usually it's just something silly. Makes no sense.
Well, I'll go on there tonight, sir. My personal account, I'll give you a 1-star review on that bitch.
What was that one guy? He's like,
very detailed.
I don't like that the items were magical. I want the people to be magical.
Pretty much, yeah. There was a comment like that. It's like he still gave me a 4 stars. but he wanted the items, and not the items, not to be the what's magical, but the people. I'm like,
no, that's not my story. Go write
No.
your own story.
That's a
Where
no.
people are magical.
Okay,
Anyway,
well,
very, very awesome.
I'm very congratulations once again. I am being sincere. I'll still never read your books. I'm not being very sincere. Congratulations. I hope one day that you'll be a multi-millionaire, and then I could be like Kato Kalin and just like live in your guest house in the back of your
I wish,
mansion.
but at this rate, that's I'm be dead before I'm a millionaire.
That's the point. That's an idea. What we do is you sign over your rights to everything to us, and then we kill you. And then, just like the Selena bitch, she gets killed, and like everything just jumps up.
Isn't that weird how that happens?
Yeah.
Like nobody cared while they were alive. Nobody
No.
gave a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since we do this every fucking week, I made an intro for the Twitter files. I showed James, so go ahead and hit it. We're gonna go on some Twitter shit.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right, it's time for the Twitter files. This one, real fast before we move on to the funny ones. It's true. I'm going to find it and I'm going to buy it and try it. It is apple pie mac and cheese. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I
Why
guess
don't you just
they-
make it mac and pie?
Maybe, but they get the guy from Jason Biggs, the dude from American Pie.
Mhm.
He's in their commercial.
Gross.
Yeah, and he makes a reference to that. It's pretty funny, actually.
I guess they meant to put department and not apartment.
Yeah, the idea is apartment at. Yeah, I don't know. This is just someone, but I was just looking for the picture of it because I already saw the commercial, but I didn't want to be flagged by it. So, but yeah, it's a real thing, and if I can find it, I'll try it and do a review on it. All this shit's for later, so we're gonna kind of skip that for right now. I'll go into more of our douchebag of the weakness. Damn, I say a lot of stupid shit on here.
It never ends.
No, it's a lot of crap I saw this week. Okay, so this Blackie decided to go and take a sticker off of like one thing, put it on another, and then put the other one back, and then go through the aisle so she can ring up her meat cheaper.
And then dumb enough to record herself because that's a crime.
Oh yeah, and they've already called, and they said the assistant manager has been she's been identified, and criminal charges are coming. So you can't get away with shit.
Assistant manager or what? She's an assistant manager?
No. They after this video went viral, they contacted Food Lion, which is like a supermarket up north. And
the assistant manager said she has been identified.
yeah, so they know who the hell did this.
Well, I mean, she swiped her EBT card.
Yeah.
Got all her info on it.
The thing is with the shit like this, I kind of like HEB's checkout system with this because it's actually weighted. So like when you put something on the aisle, if the price that you ring up, it doesn't match the weight, it immediately flags it.
Right? It's not always correct, but that's a whole lot better than
Yeah. And the sad thing is Walmart's checkout system used to do that too, and for some reason they disabled it. So you could literally throw whatever the fuck you want on there. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
It'd be hilarious if the sticker she put on was more expensive.
No
She's
shit.
just retarded.
We're gonna get into like the douchebag of the week, and I'll bring up this clip again. This one, yet another illegal killed someone else. She was an 8-year-old girl. He had an outstanding warrant and crashed into her. And yeah, I didn't see one report on CNN, nothing on MSNBC, nothing.
Nope.
This is getting ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to show this to you and ew. But
What do you mean, ew? What the
this is a
Okay.
funeral, and she is twerking at the body. Why?
black activity?
Why? Once again, why?
Where's the older black woman that says, "What are you doing? Knock it off! Quit being."
And
old."
there's children right there.
Seriously.
It's bad enough they're at a fucking funeral. They don't need some ghetto ass bitch shaking her ass. Now this just warms the cockles of my heart. I don't even know who the fuck this is, but he's supposedly a famous YouTuber, and he started harassing people on the street until he got arrested. That is amazing. This is his little mugshot. He found out what fuck around find out means.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate YouTubers like that. They go out and they do something entitled, and then his name is Jack Daltrey, maybe? I think that's how you say his last name.
What's sad is these guys make a shit ton of money.
Yep. And he probably got a
They're
fuck ton of
complete
money
morons.
just getting arrested.
Yep. Literally committing them, or,
Oh, he had drugs on him too.
Yeah. Possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, resisting an officer without violence. So I don't know what that means if you're resisting arrest.
When they're like, put your hands behind your back, and then you're like, no, and you just start walking away.
Yeah.
Stuff
okay.
like that. That's resisting without violence.
Oh, okay. This is a guy that he is being accused of covering up, of obliterating black culture for repainting people that fucking graffitied on walls and shit.
Okay, you can. I mean, people get accused of stupid shit all the time. It's not like it's a crime.
I mean, look, if you want to go graffiti something, you spray paint, do it on your own house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
And I have no fucking problem with it whatsoever.
You know what? It'd be hilarious if it wasn't even for covering up the graffiti. They're like, you're giving back to the community? You're obliterating black culture.
You're doing a good deed? What's fucking wrong with you?
Right?
Okay. This woman found a baby wandering alone barefoot outside of a parking lot. Sadly, the baby's mother was nowhere to be found, so she ended up calling the police.
The father, too. Nowhere to be found.
Wow, come on. This is... I'm not going to say what, but, the father's been out of the picture for a long time already, so... That's fucked up. I mean, granted, things like this can happen. I remember when my daughter was young, I was babysitting her, but I was up all night. But she was older. She was 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell down, I guess I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I couldn't find her anywhere in the house. And the house was completely locked up. She couldn't have got out. She knew I was asleep, so she thought she'd pull a prank on me and just hide. Found her asleep in a closet. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, you found me. Ha ha. I'm like,
that would be so scary.
I was freaking the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I did that to my mom.
Yeah.
When I was a lot younger, we moved into this new house, and we didn't have like blinds or curtains yet. And my bedroom had this huge, like massive windows facing the street. And we lived like where the street was. There's like the street coming in and a large curve, and the house was right here. My bedroom window's right there, and the street kind of goes this way around the house.
Uh-huh.
And all night I was just getting headlights in the room. It was bright as fuck. Couldn't sleep, so I went to go sleep in the closet. And my mom woke up. She couldn't find me. Freaked her the fuck out.
I think we've all done that to our parents. But my daughter's a little weird. She's very much my sense of humor. Like, we were at a Walmart one time, and it was up north in Ballinger, where she's currently living. And she just started screaming and running away. It's like, I don't know this person. I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? You're going to get me beaten by rednecks. She thought it was fucking hilarious. I did not.
No.
But
not funny at all.
She got my sense of humor, so I'm cool with it. Let's see here. Tell me you're white without telling me you're white. Let's see here.
Hi, Dad.
Tell me you white without telling me you white. All right, I got something for this.
Ah, you knew it. I fucking knew it.
I love this. Okay, 80-year-old store owner in California handles an armed robbery. Like, wait for me!
Screaming like a little bitch.
Oh, man. He told CNN he had seen an armed man approaching the store moments before he entered.
I knew, and he's pointing again directly at me. It was a half second, 3/4 of a second. I'm not gonna wait.
That's right. You don't have to wait to fire.
Yeah.
None of their, yeah, they're
I
pointing the
just
gun.
did what I had to do. I would always protect my employees, my customers, myself. This instance, fortunately, I was here by myself, so I didn't have to worry about that. I took care of it, and that was that.
Fucking love that. That's what you call a real man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking A. That dude, I haven't seen his balls, but they must have been. They're fucking huge. Something sadly lacking in this country. And council, I said, I don't remember this one. I don't know why I saved this, but.
Do you think that this person is a patriot or a traitor?
That's a fuck nigga.
Why do you say that?
When he became president, he spent more of his time to put LGBTQ into power than he did for his own race. And it doesn't have to be about race, but I mean, dude, you're the first nigga president. You expect me to do the closest thing he did to doing anything for this was change his tennis court and turn it into a basketball court. Outside of that, he made homosexual marriage completely legal. We started having civil unrest like we never seen before. BLM was created. Me Too was created. All of these political companies and organizations were created through him, and nothing that was truly peaceful. Conservatives got targeted, falsely labeled as racist through his reign. He's a complete traitor. He was here to only conquer and divide, and he accomplished that goal.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
He did his research.
Yeah, that is 100%. We didn't have all those fucking organizations before Obama.
Right? Or he just paid attention when it was happening.
Okay, now this is probably the most disturbing commercial you'll ever see.
This is a real commercial.
And it's a real commercial from the UK, and I want you guys to enjoy it. We might get flagged on it. I don't really care.
There's good reason for my glistening skin, and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life. When you eat
Hey, you
little
can turn it
baby's
off.
ice
It's
cream,
just weird.
you'll
That's
wink
just
and
weird.
nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little baby's ice cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
I was going to say ice cream for little babies.
I don't, yeah, that's weird.
And
Yeah, that's a commercial, a real commercial, and I what?
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's like, she's scooping an ice cream out of her head.
you know what a really good ice cream commercial should be like? Is just somebody enjoying ice cream and saying how good it is and how flavorful it is, or just like having the happy expression on their face. I don't need this fucking nightmare bullshit. A man made of cum apparently eating himself.
That's what it looked like.
Fucking gross.
It's like a bukkake video on steroids. All right, let's look at this one. ICE has lodged a detainer for an illegal alien accused of attacking a female jogger with a hammer in Plano, Texas. Was previously arrested by ICE in 2024 for another crime, but the Biden regime had released him. The suspect attempted to restrain the victim with duct tape, but she successfully fought him off. Homeland Security reports the teenager entered the U.S. on a B-2 visa in 2016 and remained in the country after it expired. So, yeah, it looks like it's come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm glad we're getting rid of all these fucking people. Okay. And we can. I guess it's off. That sucks. This was an interesting clip of just some woman that was basically saying a bunch of stuff that basically
10 ways to say the N-word without saying the N-word.
Yeah. But she was like being honest, like you're not allowed to say these things because it's the same thing as saying the N-word. So it wasn't like a parody or something like that, or how to get away with saying the N-word.
Yeah. Kind of like when they would say, like when you say thug, oh, what you're really saying is you're saying.
That was one of the words. That was one of the words that was thug. It's like, oh, that's the same as calling them the N-word.
Thug
no,
is actually
that just means they're
not
thug.
race specific. It actually can be used with anybody.
This one's some local news. So McAllen has decided to take down the 10 Commandments because of a federal lawsuit from their schools. What do you guys think about this? Me personally, I've always believed that schools should be completely separate with religion and everything.
Well,
and that includes that LBGQ bullshit and everything else.
I mean, that's not a religion. That's just crazy shit. Bullshit.
Yeah, but a lot of people flock to it like it is a religion.
If they continue it, it'll be reversed because it's not unconstitutional, not even remotely close.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Because not only is the 10 Commandments, it's a part of our American history. Our laws are deeply rooted in the 10 Commandments. Mm-hmm. Our foundation of our country is deeply rooted in 10 Commandments.
I mean, our money even says, "In God we trust."
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not even remotely unconstitutional, but a lot of judges, they will make, and they've been doing this for years. This isn't anything new. I grew up seeing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it would get overturned and go back and then go back and forth. But no, it's not unconstitutional.
Oh, I know it's not.
But you're right. But the LGBTQ thing, that is indoctrination into a sexual, political ideology. 10 Commandments literally is a part of our cultural heritage.
Yeah.
So, and they're good things to live by.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think the list itself is it's too big. I mean, a lot of that shit, you could just simplify it, honestly, with the 10 Commandments, and will just work way better. Like,
it's not as simple as it gets.
Well, no, I mean, look, that's like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods or something like that. I think that's one of them.
Covet thy neighbor's wife.
Well, the wife, but there's one about like jealousy and stuff on there. I'm going to bring up the fucking 10 Commandments. The first on the show, we're bringing up the 10 Commandments.
I don't know about that. Can we just move on?
No, we're not. Let's see here. In order. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Okay, I am cool with that. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. I'm already going to hell for that one because I said goddamn a lot.
That's not actually what it means, but okay.
Yeah, well. Remember to keep holy the Lord's day, which should be Sunday, but...
Mm-hmm. Technically it's Monday, but...
Really?
The Christian tradition turned it into Sunday, but historically it was Saturday or Monday. I can't remember which.
That's news to me.
I always get them back because that goes back to the Jewish tradition, which I'm not as familiar with.
Yeah. This one is complete bullshit. Honor your father and your mother. I'm sorry. Honoring is based on the respect. If you have shitty parents, why the fuck am I going to honor them?
Well, that's because you're going on to your personal experience.
No, I mean, my mom was awesome, but I'm just taking like respect and honor is given based on the performance of someone.
Charlie Curry actually explained this much better than I can. But basically, by honoring your father and your mother, it doesn't mean you agree with them, right? So let's say you have the exact opposite political views of your dad or your mom, right? You should still go visit them. You should still go say hi. You should still be, cordial to them, respect them. It doesn't mean that, hey, if they commit murder that you're going to be like, oh yeah, I think they're great people, right?
That happens too much in the Black community.
But it's a general statement. If you generally honor your mother and your father, your kids are generally going to honor you, and so on. You teach that down the line, you have a more cohesive society.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a general thing, obviously, and that's my view of it. It helps the society altogether and you individually.
Thou shalt not kill. That one I think shouldn't be on there either. Because if you look at history, more wars, more deaths have been caused by whoever. You believe in my God? No. Dead.
I will correct this right now. It does not say thou shalt not kill. It says thou shalt not murder. Murder and kill are not the same thing. Murder means unjustified killing.
I'm sorry, but just because I believe in a different God than you do doesn't mean that I have the right to kill you.
That would be against.
But that's exactly where most wars come from. It's religious.
No, it doesn't.
A lot of wars have been done.
Well, yeah, wars have been caused by that. Islam is a huge example of that. But most wars actually come over resources and women.
Which brings us on to the next one. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Once again, I've already said this once. I did not break this one. I was not married. I've looked it up in different texts. It says if you're not married, you cannot commit adultery. So I am good with that. Thou shalt not steal. Okay, I'll agree with that one. That's pretty close. This is the one I was talking about. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's goods. So that's
I forgot
envy
about
and
that one.
jealousy. Yeah, that one I think is pure bullshit because that's what stimulates the economy.
No.
Your neighbor gets a toilet that sings "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." You want one too. You go out. You want to buy one.
That's not what it means. Because coveting your neighbor's goods is what causes you to steal your neighbor's goods.
But if that's the case, then why have it doubled? Thou shalt not steal should just be a blanket for both.
Or you also create jealousy. If you covet your neighbor's goods and you can't have it, maybe you can't. You're not going to steal it, but you're going to have animosity towards your neighbor because he has something you don't.
Or you go out and buy it.
If you can afford it. I can't afford everything my neighbors have. I got neighbors that can afford.
I'm telling you,
really nice
Chippendales,
cars.
sir. Chippendales.
Yeah,
And this one, thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. I think that's wrong because no one should have bears as neighbors. I don't believe in
That'd
them.
be fucking
They're
cool.
dangerous.
No, bears
It's
are
not like the
awesome.
Cleveland show where they're wearing suits and talking.
It just means don't lie about your neighbor.
Nah.
You know, if I could wild shape, I'd be a bear. That'd be fucking awesome.
All right,
You
let's
know,
get
you
back to
people that
the
make
next.
false accusations to people about people all the time. Yeah. Don't
See,
do that.
this is how Canada's going right now. The head Canadian police turned off a speaker playing the Canadian national anthem during a Palestinian flag raising ceremony. Canada's fucked. So is the UK. I don't get it.
I mean, not only is their economy like really in the horse shitter right now, but, like their housing prices are like 4 times what ours are, and ours are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, because of this going on, Michigan is one of the top donators to terrorist organizations.
I did not know this.
Yes, I just heard about that this morning.
Oh yeah,
And it's from the taxpayers.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Because of the way they're funneling money through taxes and giving to organizations that aid terrorist organizations.
My money bill would have been in California.
Specifics. Yeah, I literally just heard it this morning, so I don't know the details. But
it wasn't Nigeria. I think it was like Somalia. There's a bunch of Somalian people. They were claiming that their kids were autistic, and they were getting a bunch of benefit money from it, and they were sending, like, a lot of the Somalian immigrants were just sending all the money they were getting for their kids' disability, and they were just sending it back to Somalia, and it was like some organization that was like a terrorist organization.
Mm-hmm.
It was like literally the state was funding terrorism.
Because they made it so easy to qualify. There was no verifications of any of it.
I'm surprised. It's all federal dollars or is it just state dollars?
State.
State, and they probably got.
I'm surprised because
because
Michigan's like bankrupt. I mean,
and you know why? Because it was how much did they say? How many millions of people were doing it?
It was a lot. It was huge.
It was in the millions.
It was millions, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." I only heard it like just for a few minutes on,
Yeah, maybe we can give like Michigan to Canada. I'm cool with losing one state.
It was weird. I'm like, that's ridiculous. But I'm glad they're looking into that stuff because that stuff needs to be exposed.
Well, hopefully someone will go to jail, but nowadays, who knows?
Right.
Former New Jersey mayor and current police sergeant Andrew LeBruno arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a minor who he met online.
When will these people stop?
This one almost made douchebag of the week, but I already figured it out. I was gonna go ahead and I was like, I've already got enough. So Lawrence Reed, who had 49 prior arrests.
I said it last week.
Yep.
I was like, they get arrested a lot and they keep letting them out even though they're fucking violent.
Yep.
And this one he also had 10 felonies, was just arrested for lighting a woman on fire in a train in Chicago, because if it's not New York, it's Chicago. He allegedly shouted, "Burn alive, bitch," as he doused her in gasoline.
Who's the victim?
Some lady.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, the picture is really blurry. I can't tell.
Yeah, let me look. Maybe sometimes. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Or
they said that.
No, this is the judge that released him multiple times, I'm guessing.
They said that that she went to the hospital in critical condition. It's a really bad burn.
There she is.
Oh man!
Another
blonde girl.
I'm guessing that's them. So she might have been a dyke. I don't know. But yeah, this is fucking stupid. Oh yeah, and then we also had someone get stabbed. We talked about last week. Another person got stabbed on a train by another idiot.
Yeah.
The media, the
this
reality.
is only the smallest drop in the bucket of what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the stuff that we're hearing about.
Somebody brought up a good point of like what to do if somebody pours gasoline on you. You just bear hug them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They won't. They
Hey,
won't.
burn me? Well, guess what? You're going with me, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
What's what this is? Oh yeah. So this chick, so she can, yeah, it's very graphic. Sorry for the viewers
What
out
the
there
hell
that are
happened to
watching. Their kids, because our podcast is definitely a kids show.
No, it's 18 plus.
Yeah, probably. The former
Excuse me.
GOP aide in New Jersey has been arrested for faking a violent.
I was gonna say those don't look like real wounds.
Oh, they are. Get this.
I've never seen this.
In reality,
right.
2 days she drove to Pennsylvania, paid a fetish artist $500 to cut her deep wounds on her face neck. So the wounds are real.
No. I meant like the way that they're positioned and spread out, and how there are straight lines and shit. Like if you're fighting for your life, it's not going to be that clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she got arrested for basically doing a Jesse Smollett.
I will say this is the first time I've ever seen somebody supposedly on the right do something like this. Although the fact that it's a woman does explain some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, women are more likely to do false accusations like this.
I don't know if she's on the right.
Well,
she
former
wrote
GOP aide.
She wrote Trump whore on herself.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think that she's saying that somebody went after her for being a former aide, that she was a Trump whore.
She was just looking for attention.
Well, what is a GOP aide?
What is a GOP?
Like, why would that make...
GOP is a grand old party. That's the Republican Party. That's yeah.
Yeah, GOP rep. She's a Republican. So yeah. I thought I would know that. All right. So yeah, she's a stupid bitch. Yeah. Now she's probably got scars all over her body for a stupid stunt.
I can no longer say that somebody on the Republican side has never done that before, because that's evidence somebody did. I've never seen it. That's the first time, but that's very disappointing.
She claimed that. Go down really quick.
Yeah.
Claimed that 3 armed men attacked her and a friend at a nature reserve. Yeah, because grown men are going to be at a nature reserve for no reason.
We'll be there, but it's with usually a case of beer and a bitch. But
hit her, tied her up, slashed her face and body.
I've got a weird question.
No.
She claims that she had a friend with her.
Yeah.
That's the first mistake right there, because your friend would have to corroborate everything.
Well, yeah, but I'm guessing probably her friend's just as fucked up as she is.
Yeah. Would her friend participate or something? Because
it's probably her friend's idea. She's probably brainwashed her for all we know.
Right?
I don't know.
That's just weird.
We
see it on the left all the time, honestly. There are numerous, and I mean numerous, examples of whether it's,
she's got a psycho face.
Yeah.
She's got she could basic instinct your ass.
She just scarred herself up for no.
Well, I bet they saw the same thing that I saw, that it looks too perfect and too clean, and too neat and too straight. It's like those. If you're actually fighting for your life, it's not going to come out straight and clean.
It looks like they were playing tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
That's fucking stupid.
Secondly, it says former GOP. She could have turned.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But
It
then why would she?
Or she could have been a plant from the Dimmies.
She might have been, but it sounds like she's trying to say that it was somebody on the left that did it. Because why would somebody on the right do that? Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. You're trying to put in reasoning from someone who's clearly fucking psycho.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
I just wish these hoaxes would stop. It doesn't get anybody anywhere.
Mentioning which,
what were you hoping to do with that? To put the Republicans in a bad light because we're doing too well?
No. I mean, I guess the mindset for me was she's basically trying to get more hate put on Democrats. But I mean, there's nothing more you can do with that shit. I mean, They're fucking themselves on the daily.
Yeah.
This was not needed.
It doesn't make
Anyway.
sense.
I think she's just fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Um.
Poor decision.
Don't do that, people.
Yeah. Don't do that.
We're not the lying party here.
Right?
Well, we are, but
No.
we're not as bad.
We don't do shit like that. Come on.
Well, not like that. We're
Right.
not supposed to, anyways. Rep Sheila, sure.
Syphilis.
What? Sounds like syphilis. So she was indicted for stealing $5 million from FEMA because she's black.
Right?
Okay.
I didn't realize being black gave you the right to steal millions in disaster relief funds meant for devastated family. Yeah. So let's let her talk about
She
it.
didn't say she didn't steal it. She just said she was probably.
Why? Because I'm black, I can't take money.
All in hopes of intimidating and kind of distracting from the Epstein files. And I look forward to my day in court so I can prove myself and actually state the truth. But if this is what Congress is becoming, where they're always trying to intimidate you, scare tactics, especially attacking minorities, black and brown people, then we're going to have to keep fighting for the district. And everybody has been giving me so much support, and we're going to keep fighting until the district gets what it needs, which is fair prices, housing, and fair representation.
Well, they would have that if you didn't steal $5
Yeah.
million.
Mm-hmm.
Could have gone to the good causes. What is it? Democratic Representative Sheila Syphilis. Sheila Syphilis.
Syphilis, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's this? Oh, okay. This one is just fucking stupid. I think we're going to end on
He
this
was
one.
just trying to steal something, and now you electrocuted him to death. You need to take responsibility for this.
A thief was electrocuted while attempting to steal electrical wiring, and now his family is suing the charging company for $3 million. The incident happened late at night in Houston. Texas surveillance footage shows 18-year-old Darius Johnson sneaking up to an electric vehicle charging station. He planned to cut out the copper wiring and sell it for cash, but the moment he sawed through the cable's insulation, a powerful surge of electricity shot through his body, lighting up the area for a split second before he collapsed.
A natural
It wasn't
response.
until the next morning that a janitor discovered his body and called the police. When officers and paramedics
Someone
arrived,
took a
Darius
shit on
had no
the
signs
side of the
life.
road.
Coroner's report concluded he died from cardiac arrest caused by a high-voltage electric shock. A few
Good.
days later, Darius's family filed a lawsuit against the charging station
Of
operator,
course they did.
Volt Edge Energy,
Pay us
claiming the
because of
company
our
failed to
son
take
was
adequate safety
stupid.
precautions
Yeah,
and was
the
therefore
basic
responsible for his
MO.
death. After reviewing the case, the judge dismissed the lawsuit.
Oh, there we go. That
The
makes sense.
operator
Awesome.
fulfilled its reasonable safety obligations. The victim knowingly engaged in illegal activity, and his death was the direct
But
result
wait.
of his own actions. The court ultimately ruled that Volt Edge Energy was not liable and ordered Darius's family to pay $30,000 in damages for the equipment he destroyed. Do you think the judge's decision was fair?
Good. Yes.
Share your
Yes.
thoughts in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Fuck yes.
Fair.
Yes.
Not over the top. And reasonable.
Yes.
I mean, we live in a society where it's basically fuck you, pay me.
Yeah. See, normally I wouldn't say that the family should have to pay the $30,000 for damages because they didn't do it, right? We don't do group punishment in this country. That's a big issue difference between
I
us.
agree with it only for the simple fact is that they try to sue
Exactly.
them.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Uh-huh.
Because they wanted to try and benefit from it, then therefore they're taking responsibility.
Exactly. I completely
That's
agree
the
with
difference.
that.
Yeah, I agree with that 100% because, yeah, it's stupid for them to sue because, oh, he was trying to do something illegal. It's like that, did you hear about the guy that shot and killed 3 black kids that were running into his, trying to break into his
Oh,
house with
yeah.
handguns, and they were trying to get him arrested because it was excessive force. And just like the mother of this one, it's like, he was just trying to steal from you. You didn't need to kill him. Bullshit. You
Yeah.
come into my house with armed, you're getting shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they startled him, the guns up and everything. He shot to defend himself. Then they shot back, and he's like, okay. So he unloaded. I think they said 21 rounds into the 3 teens.
21 rounds?
Yeah, I believe they said he
He
fired.
fired a lot of ammo. So
Yeah.
I would
I
have
don't
too.
think people realize how easy it is and how quickly 21 rounds can come out of a gun like that.
The way I was taught with my grandfather, he's like, don't stop till the clip's empty. That was verbatim. And he's like, there's an extra clip, reload and do it again.
Man, don't stop until the thread is over. That's what I learned.
do. Yeah.
It's like that guy that the police shot. It was like 600 and something times, and they asked, "Sir, wasn't that just a little excessive?" And it was like, "Not really. We just ran out of ammo." Real quick, and I think this might be it. This is for your new mayor of New York. Says, do you think?
Why are you saying it's his mayor?
Because he talked about him in one of his takeaway segments.
He's not
Do you think President Trump is fascist? And Mr. Mayor goes, and then Trump replies, "That's okay. You can just say yes. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind."
It's yeah. It's funny how the fascists are actually the ones accusing the others of people.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Like, I don't know why he thought he could promise all these things. Like, literally, his only job is to make sure the roads are paved nicely and the streets are clean and shit. Like,
and then
pretty much all he can do.
He's a delegate.
He can hear the city's problems, like what needs to be restored, repaired, what needs to be demolished and redone, and like what zones are what. Like, that's literally all he can do. He can't promise all these things are going to be free and millions and take everybody's money.
I mean, basically, he's a delegate. I mean, like, he's head of all departments. That's all he does. Yeah. I mean, he really can't go, I was like, okay, this shit's going to be free. He can't. And he already proved that. Like, this, like, the first day on the job, I was like, oh, yeah, the free bus ride thing, I'm sorry. The governor said I couldn't do it.
The guy has no experience. He has no what the hell he's doing.
No. He knows jack shit.
And the people that voted for him are just as stupid.
He's like...
They just heard free.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, like a village caretaker. Like, that's all he's supposed to do. Of that area that he's in charge of, make sure that things are running smoothly and nothing's falling apart and breaking. The city is not killing people with bad roads. And
thankfully, we have a constitution and state constitutions and laws that prevent a man like that from actually being able to do the things he says.
He's still going to fuck shit up. I'm sorry, he is.
But yeah, my stock's still fucking plummeted more than 50%.
Yeah.
Mine's starting to come back a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, a mayor, just like a governor or president, you know, they have a lot of power, but they also are highly limited. But they have enough power to be able to, their influence can destroy local economies, mess up businesses, make a local area unfavorable to business, you know. So, yeah, what he can do is really harm New York, you know.
Oh, well. All right, that was the end of the Twitter files for this week. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. It's slow now that we have a little thing on that. It's slowly becoming our longest segment of the fucking. We're just watching fucked up shit.
It's kind of fun though.
Yeah. Just get help out. If you see an interesting article you want all of us to see, you have my fucking Twitter handle on here. That brings us to the question of the week, guys. And the question of the week is a very special one. As you both didn't watch the Halloween special, bastards. I
was dying. Leave me alone.
I had Becca and Larry on it, and we already had a movie trailer for Larry. So they demanded one for Becca, and I was like, okay, but she ain't going to like it. And literally I sent it to her, and she watched it, and she said, oh my God, what the fuck? So... Larry loved it. He said, like, I need to make another one with him and her in it. And I was like, I'll do that one later. But anyways, before the question of the week, go ahead and enjoy the new movie review for Mac and Cheese Mama.
In a world with increasing grocery bills, one woman will take it upon herself to make sure her family is fed, no matter how fucked up it is. Coming this summer, get ready to say, what the fuck is she doing? Mac and Cheese Mama. From the OFO podcast, watch Becca try to feed her family, no matter what it takes. She's willing to do anything to make sure her family doesn't go hungry. It's almost like that cat already knew he was next and just said, fuck it. Mac and Cheese Mama. Becca knows her family will starve if she doesn't do something, but she wants to still make sure they don't realize it's the family pet they're feasting upon. Mac and Cheese Mama. Okay, The family cat is one thing, but this is getting out of hand. I mean, the government shutdown is over. She could go apply for SNAP or something like that. Why the hell is she taste testing a severed head? You know what? This is too fucked up even for me. Either way, Becca is still gonna be mac and cheese mama.
That was fucked up. I don't know why she was taste testing a head.
That's a long time.
Yeah, well,
Pretty gross, but you know.
Larry, you must be very happy. Okay, so question of the week. Would you rather have an incredibly rare fetish that your partner doesn't share, or have a partner with an incredibly rare fetish that you don't share?
What would I want?
You know, that's so vague. I mean, it could be any fetish.
I would want to have an incredibly rare fetish, I guess,
Yeah.
that my partner doesn't share.
Yeah, I'll go with that one too, because you can always keep your fetishes under control.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't want my partner to have an incredibly rare fetish.
She just wants you to take a dump on her chest. That's all, sir.
No,
Right?
because then she'll go out and get it from somewhere else, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's always
Good point. Good point.
That's all. I would rather have the fetish.
That's a good
What's the fetish, by the way?
I don't know.
I mean,
It's a rare fetish. I
come up with something right now on the spot.
Necrophilia.
Oh,
Ew.
that's not as rare as you might think.
Golden showers.
It's also not rare.
German Shyster videos.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds gross.
Men taking shits at women in German.
I don't understand these fetishes, man. I don't get it.
I don't. I mean, I can understand like a little ass play or like maybe some light bondage, role playing. I can get into that. But like, okay, let me get meat hooks and hook them up to your nipples. I mean, no.
Let me take a shit on your chest.
What?
I don't get it, man.
Disgusting.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I was with a chick once and she did pee on me, but I got stung by a jellyfish, so it was counted for. I was like, it was demanding for it. Please pee on me.
Where's the sting? You're like, what sting? What are you talking about?
All right, guys. Well, it's time for another wonderful movie review. We got one more of these, and then we're out of grab bag November. This pick is going to be Rams. He's the one that forced us to watch this movie. Go ahead and hit the intro. Okay, so the movie this week is Layer Cake from 2004. A successful cocaine dealer gets two tough assignments from his boss on the eve of his planned early retirement. With Daniel Craig, which, you know, good guy. This is his pre-Bond days, but with cocaine. So I liked the movie. I really did.
I loved it.
It's a good movie. But I like crime movies, so I'm a sucker for these. And I like British movies too. So it kind of killed both my niche. I fucking hate the ending. I did not see it coming. I was pissed off.
I didn't either.
I was drunk, and I'm like, so he's gonna go. He's like there, and then like, bam! I'm like, he's fucking dead. Why?
That ending shocked the shit out of me, and I ended up loving the movie. Like, I already liked it, and then I ended up loving it.
The ending was. I will say it's rare for movies to shock me nowadays. It's so hard because I can usually see a plot device coming like a mile away. This one legitimately did shock me. Although I figured it would have been like a gang member or something like that. No, it's just a jealous ex-boyfriend. Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The ending kind of surprised me too, which is again very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare. It's very rare.
I don't remember any nudity in this. Oh no, there was at the very beginning.
The sex shop.
Yeah, the sex shop, and then the dude getting fucking the chick, the guy who stole the pills to begin with.
Duke and Slasher, they were watching people fucking in the sex shop through the two-way mirror thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, the chick was kind of hot.
Yeah.
The one in the sex shop, not Slasher. I hated her.
Yeah.
She's fucking annoying.
Yeah, the one in the
he
sex
keeps-
shop. The one,
He
yeah,
keeps telling her, "Shut the fuck up, Slasher."
with the alabaster skin. Yeah, she looked good.
I'm bad with names. So Nudie, I give it like a 3.
Yeah.
It was mild.
Yeah, but she had a great rack.
Yeah,
and
she did.
And a really
That's
nice
the only
body.
reason I giving it a 3.
She looked
I
good.
gave it 3.5 because she had a great body too and a pretty face.
Yeah, too bad her voice was annoying as fuck.
No, not Slasher. The girl from the sex shop.
Oh, the sex
one that
shop?
was
Okay.
getting late.
Okay.
And then Tammy, you get a little bit of titty action, real brief, but still there. And she had a great body too.
I'm still giving it a 3. James.
Yeah,
3.
about the same. Yeah,
A 3, and then we've got 3.5 around.
yeah. 3.5. I mean, you can give it a 3.25. Make you both happy.
The thing is,
the girl was hot though. I liked her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was in his place and I just became basically the new Kingpin, I would have stayed. But I'm stupid like that.
I mean, he had a plan and he stuck to it, which that's really admirable. That's like.
It is, but at the same time, you can't plan for variables, in which we saw at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So I guarantee he fucking around. That's what got him. He fucked around and he found out. So that's why.
But it wasn't related to the drugs. It was purely because he was fucking that guy's
good
girlfriend.
drug dealer, bad human being. Gotcha.
I mean, I would have too. Tammy was fucking hot.
Yeah, she was. She was. Star rating on this movie.
5. I fucking loved the movie.
James is going to give it like a 2.
I'll give it a 4.
I love the acting
I'm not
too.
huge into crime movies, and like I said, I can barely hear it. And it just seemed like a bunch of guys sitting around drinking tea, trying to figure out who was backstabbing who, and I don't know, it's who was going to betray the other person and all of that, and
I'm going to give it a 4.5. I really fucking love this movie. And like I said, this is a surprise alone picked it up like another 0.5 to me. So that's why I'm not giving it just a 4. So it was really good. I liked it. Only problem with it now is that as much as I liked it, and as much as this Ram's one of his favorite movies, he's not going to rip it a new asshole with Ram's top 10 out of context spots.
I might. You don't know that.
So go ahead and hit his music.
You'll see.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
All right, Ram, take it away.
All right, number 1. Where the fuck can I find this grocery store that sells cocaine? Number 2. What?
Emerivas down here.
Mm-hmm. Number 2. I wonder if James is hating this movie for glorifying drug dealers. And number 3. I wonder if David is loving this movie for tits and other reasons. Number 4. Tammy's so fucking hot. Holy shit. Number 5. I wouldn't let myself get kidnapped with a boner. I just wouldn't. Number 6. I would have shot him in the balls first. And number 7. I would have shot her just for being fucking annoying. Number 8. A layer cake made of shit. Of course. Number 9. Now you can go back and get laid. And number 10. Call an ambulance, you dumb whore.
I mean, because he wasn't shot in the heart. He was shot. He could still live.
Yeah.
I mean,
with quick enough, care,
he might have.
I mean, technically, was he dead at the end?
I mean, he was still moving.
I thought he was still alive, but
he was still moving. So
the character is very mysterious. We never learn his name. He's even credited as XXXX. They never say his name throughout the entire movie. He's just really mysterious. I personally believe that he died in the end.
Okay.
They even tell him, like, you don't get out of something like this. Like, you think you're going to retire, you don't. You're in this.
Yeah. I still think it's plausible. But, I mean, they left it so ambiguous that maybe they thought if the movie really scored high enough, they'd maybe do a sequel or something.
Yeah,
that's kind of where the feeling I got from it.
Makes sense.
But I'm guessing it didn't do well. It became more of like a cult classic kind of.
I like it as a one and done. I think
there's a lot of movies
good
like
as
that.
it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies that I think they should just have the one, be done, and just leave it alone. Yeah. But every once in a while, there are movies that like I look back and I was like, man, there might be still a story in there.
It's weird, but my 3 favorite scenes was the ending. I think it was, again, partly because it was a surprise. Obviously the sex scene, because it was kind of a nice little something to grab your attention. And oddly, the one, I don't remember what was the name of the blonde woman with the Uzi. that shot the guy that walked in the door.
Slasher.
Her. Yeah, I forgot her name. That I love that scene.
It was
because
realistic.
It was realistic.
How-
A girl that she didn't have any training. She didn't know what the heck she was doing. She's scared out of her mind.
She's high out of her mind.
High out of her mind, and then somebody surprises her, and then she pulls the trigger. That was a realistic, scene where she was not ready for what she was doing. So yeah, I liked that scene.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting too. The thing is, that one I knew was going to happen. I mean, it's like I looked at her and she's like, something's going to jump out or something like that. She's going to accidentally shoot someone.
Especially since she had her finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
It was
and she kept
setting
shaking
up.
it.
Yeah. It's like,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
God damn.
I like the way she sprayed too. Oh my god.
Uzis aren't easy to control.
No, I think it was a Mac 10.
Really? I thought it was an Uzi. I'd have to look at it again.
Yeah, you might be right.
The real
actually.
boxy rectangle one, the Mac 10.
Yeah, I think Bram's actually.
I have to
right
look
on
at
that.
it again, but yeah, maybe.
Okay, so not our nice little movie review and nice little top 10.
Did I get my guesses right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. He hated it, and I loved it.
I didn't hate it.
No, you hated that they glorified drug dealers.
Oh yeah, I never liked it.
I knew it. Called it.
I was like, yes, do another line for me. That's gonna take us to the douchebag of the week. Go ahead, hit the intro for it. All right, so the douchebag of the week this week is pretty much all these morons who want reparations. Oh my God, I'm surprised there's one right there. Democratic Mayor Governor Wes Moore has just vetoed a bill that would have advanced reparations for black. I still don't like this dude, but at least he's smart.
Yeah.
Because I think someone told me it would cost the U.S. government something like $17 trillion or something like that to do that, issue reparations to all black people, and every black person would get
for what?
Like $15.
For what?
For slavery.
Nothing has happened to the people that are currently alive.
I agree.
All the food stamps and unemployment and whatever that they've been getting, all the assistance, Section 8 housing, that's reparations as it is.
Yep.
I mean, it's not that it's only black people, but like, why? Like, how greedy can you be?
Yeah.
Nothing.
There's my free shit.
Nothing related to slavery has ever happened to you in your whole life. You've probably never known anybody whose their grandparents were even a slave.
Yep.
You've probably never even met a white person in your life except seeing them on TV. Grew up in a black neighborhood.
Yep.
All you know is black people, black neighbors, and black friends and stuff. And you're demanding that they pay you money for what? They've done nothing to you.
Maybe they should go to Africa and say, you pay me because your people sold your people.
Yeah.
And I'll even take it up like another level. What about all the white people that died trying to free the slaves?
Yeah.
Of the North. I mean, we lost millions of people that died. Where's our extra paycheck for? And what about like the slave owners? What happened to all the money they lost when they freed the slaves?
Right.
I believe they should be getting reparations.
They're going to give you $50 off their food stamps?
Yes. That's exactly what I want. Be able to use at least one black family's EBT card for one supermarket trip, and then I got my reparations.
The whole thing is ridiculous.
It is.
And, you could actually do that. You could say, okay, if you're black, whether your ancestor was a slave or not, because a lot of them weren't, we're going to give you, I don't know, $1,000. Ridiculous. But let's give $1,000.
Okay.
You can give them $1 million. You'd still never hear the end of it.
Nope.
Because there's an entire industry that's dependent on that, to continue.
It's not only that. You guys ever watched the Chappelle Show?
Mm-hmm.
They made this joke with one, if they actually did issue reparations to all black people, and they just went out, they just blew all the money. They were just like FUBU and like Sprint, back when Sprint was like a big cell phone. So I've now become the largest companies in the world. Like immediately, like everyone who had their phone disconnected with Sprint, their bill was paid and bought new phones, and they went out and bought more. And now they're broken into the economy. It's actually booming.
I can tell you exactly what would happen. They would still buy all the bullshit that they're buying, like sneakers, expensive handbags, hair, makeup, nails, and bullshit. And then they would go right back to doing what they were doing after they blew all the money.
Yep.
Hey, honestly,
I
you really
agree.
want to help the black community? deport more illegals. You know what that will do on a wide scale? Open up more jobs, a lot of jobs. Open up the housing market so you have a buyer's market, because you have, in some areas, you have as much as 25% of an area could be occupied by illegals in homes, and literally owning homes. Why are they allowed to buy a home if they're not here legally?
I mean, you can't even go to Mexico and buy a house. Right? They lease it to you for like 99
That would
years.
open up homes like you wouldn't believe. That would help the economy on so many levels. And as we know, illegals, and that is a correct term, illegal alien, they're not immigrants.
I don't like the term alien. I like illegal.
Yeah, but it's the correct legal term.
Yeah, but every time I hear that, I think of like space.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're outside from outside the country. Technically, that's an alien.
They should just be called
an illegal foreigner.
There you go.
You can do that.
Cool with that.
Illegal foreigner.
I'm cool with that. The whole illegal alien, I just want to
term.
put like little antennas on them as they're being deported.
Because you know how the media loves to conflate them, and they'll just call them migrants. They're not. They're not. There are people here legally, but there is so much on the illegal population, because there's millions. What is it? I don't know. They've got so many estimates, but the minimum is 25, 30 million.
That's what I always thought. It'd probably be between like almost like 30 million. Yeah. That's my best guess on it.
If you mass import illegal aliens, you have to mass deport them, and that means taking away their homes. That means kicking them out and putting the house on the market. That means opening the jobs, and so you will have a short-term issue. But the Black community would actually benefit massively from that.
They've already realizing this. Chicago is one of the cities that's already realized this, where the Black community is coming out and heavily saying deport these people, because they realize all their benefits and free shit they were getting is going to illegals, and they're pissed off and like, well, there you go.
They were taking up the food from the food pantries and all these things, and
So when you got the Black community let's support these people, but then like something would actually work if it was done. Of course, then we still have to go back to having the Black problem. It's sad that so many of these people ruin it for their entire race. It really does. There are hardworking Black people out there that bust their ass. They're intelligent, and they want nothing but to have the best and the brightest family, schools, everything. And they have these people out there that are basically just ruining for them and making them look bad. And then they even come out and says, look, they don't speak for all of us.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about this before, where you could have the same 600 people in a city committing the crimes over and over, like that one guy arrested 44 times. He's responsible for a good chunk of the crime in that city, right?
Yeah. I think it was 49 times.
49 times.
11
before he finally set somebody on fire. Yeah. You have to nip it in the bud early, otherwise that's what you get.
Plus, I forgot what state it was in, but this guy was showing a video. He's like, look, I'm here at this construction site that's usually packed with people. It's like a massive multi-story building, and he's like, it's usually packed. There's people everywhere. After the ICE raids, all the illegals left or they got taken, and there's 3 people working here. Like, how many jobs just that alone opened up for people that they're probably a good paying job too.
I mean, even with the illegal label, like a lot of these construction sites, they still pay them well. I mean, they probably get paid more than I do.
They're just doing it under the table, so there's no additional taxes and all that kind of stuff.
All right. Anyways, so the reparations are justice and atonement for surviving family members. Reparations are biblical, according to this woman. If you're against reparations, then stop calling yourself a Christian. Really, I've never read the Bible and it says, "Give unto me free shit."
Yeah, no.
There's like one line that I know that kind of talks about slavery. It's like slaves respect and obey your master, but masters also obey the orders of your slave, or something like that. Or it's like it has to be kind of equal. It's like they work for you, but you still have to respect and.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to
obey them.
Provoke your slaves. In other words, you're not supposed to be beating them and hurting them and raping their wife.
If you look through history, I mean, they did a lot of horrible things to slaves, but there was a lot of owners that treat them almost like equal. They didn't really pay them. They gave them free room and board. They took care of them when they got old and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not glorifying slavery at all, but it has happened. I mean, hell, our second president was fucking one of them.
Like I could understand for the time,
Yeah.
if you didn't acclimate to your surroundings and your neighbors, it could be seen as a certain way. You could have, violence visited upon you and stuff like that. And if you had to, just to, fit in, like I pretty sure I would have done the same thing. I would have given in and owned slaves, but I would have treated them really well.
It's also only a small, tiny percentage of people that actually own them. It wasn't exactly like everybody and their grandmother. Like if you watch a lot of movies, it seems like everybody owns slaves.
And usually they were just like the wealthy landowners.
And plantations. Large. Yeah, it wasn't everybody and their grandmother. I mean, so they way over exaggerate it, to a point where people just totally misunderstand. And also the whole thing about blacks being slaves and things at the time, they pretend as if we invented that.
They were doing it in Europe for years,
and it had nothing to do with race. I mean, this is one of the cases where they were coming from Africa, which is why it became a race thing.
Yeah,
but it was their people selling them.
Yep.
Those slavers.
They always forget about that part. Like their own people sold them into slavery.
Yeah.
So they make it think like it was our fault.
Right. The rest of the world's been doing slavery since time immemorial. There is nothing new about it.
And what's worse is right now it's actually gotten. I was reading like right now there's more slaves in the world right now than at any point in history.
Yeah, it's actually quite common.
It's fucked up.
In most cases, it's Muslims enslaving non-Muslims.
Yeah. And then the whole sex trade with children and stuff like that.
Yeah, and of course, the sex. That's a different market. But
still slavery.
But it's still slavery.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't really touch on it in movies a lot. Like the people that like they only do it because they absolutely have to fit in. Like they're afraid of the Klan or Retribution or something like that.
Yeah,
they kind of touched on it a little bit in Django Unchained, and when they were like going after him and calling him like an N-word lover and stuff. Saying they have to kill him because
I love that movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
One of my favorite. Actually, I think I'm probably going to watch that tonight. I just watched it like a month ago, but I'm in the mood to watch it again. All right, let's see here. This liberal woman says every black person in America is owed $300,000 in reparations. I don't care how they get the money. That's not my problem. I just want my money. A debt is owed. Really? Because it looks like we already paid you back in McDonald's. So, yeah, and this is the bullshit thing.
I guess she can pay herself because she is not all black.
No.
You can look at she's not pure African.
I don't believe in reparations, period. I don't even believe it for the Native Americans. I don't believe we should have given them tribes. What we did was we conquered them. And we're not giving reparations to fucking, Japan and fucking Germany because we defeated their ass.
Yeah, we literally nuked a couple of cities.
Yeah. And what we're going to be like, oh, here's a couple of billion. Sorry for your crispy critters. We're not going to do that. We're not.
Just like I'm sure those Native Americans, their tribe conquered whoever was there before them.
Oh, they were more violent than we were.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they constantly fought against the different nations.
That's something goes back to the movies, but media loves to portray primitive tribes like the Native Americans, where they were late stage Stone Age, as and one with the land, and they were so peaceful. Bullshit, they were constantly murdering. There were some tribes that were more peaceful than others. Some that really did try to live in peace.
And then you got like the Sioux and then like the Comanches and like they just took violence to another level.
There's a place where I used to live in Montana. They called it Hellgate, and it literally was called that because there's two hills where one tribe would come here and they would try to hunt or get food or water or whatever, right? And they would use it like a shooting gallery because it was exactly like that. They could sit up on the hill and shoot arrows down and murder the people, and they did it for sport. Again, one tribe's trying to live peacefully, the other one's like, that's human nature. It's been like that everywhere around the world, always.
Yeah,
it's not new.
Okay, let's see here. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson just said black people don't have access to highways, nutrition, food, healthcare, housing, or jobs.
Highways?
Yeah, it says highways.
They're gonna set up skin color checks.
I guess
on the on-ramp.
And this is back in 2024, so about a year ago. He's using $500,000 in taxpayer dollars to research reparations.
Yeah, we're gonna see him on a fancy boat and stuff.
Yeah,
research.
How about he use that $500,000 to help get businesses to come in and keep the area safe with police,
No.
and so that they will actually have jobs.
It's sad. They have a software over there in Chicago, or at least they did, and it could hear a gunshot, and it sends the messages to the PD and telling them the exact kind of geographical location where that gunshot come to, so they can go in response. It actually worked. They were able to solve a lot more crimes for it. They decided to get rid of it.
I think it's
Because it was considered racial profiling.
The shot spotter or whatever.
It's actually comes from military tech. They were experimenting with this in Iraq, where basically you'd have the gunshot, the system would automatically detect it and aim the weapon at the gunshot.
Yeah.
And so it's that kind of.
Why don't we just do that in these cities? Hook up turrets. I'm cool with it.
It's racist. Like,
no, it's not. It'll shoot anything that fires a gun like that.
I think saying it's racist is racist because you're suggesting that only black people fire off guns.
Yeah, no shit.
It is. It's like, well, I mean, per capita,
let's
sure.
see here. Now, this is a white supremacy. This is white supremacy's take over a drive-through lane. And these are the people that, they want reparations.
The drive-through at McDonald's?
Yeah. These poor people, there's
these good, moral, sober people.
It was mostly peaceful. It was mostly peaceful, as you can tell.
They're on their way to Bible study.
Yeah,
as you can tell.
Yeah. And then there's, words get mixed, and unfortunately, something like this happened. They want the reparations, people. I think they deserve them.
At first, it looked like two girls on one fighting.
Now
and
it's
now
just
it's becoming
everybody fighting.
Oh, it gets worse, guys.
What did I say? Monkey see, monkey do.
Now this one is fucking
insane.
kind of horrible to watch.
Why are we watching it?
This one is a woman, her mom and her son. They're trying to. They both get the shit kicked out of them by a bunch of elementary schools.
The mom?
Yeah, the mom gets kicked shit out of.
Is she pregnant?
I don't know.
Looks like it.
That's what happens when you don't hit back. It is okay to hit children that are trying to hurt you.
I mean, I'll hit a woman. The moment she fucking balls up her fist and hits me in the face or kicks me in the balls, she grew a set.
I've never hit a woman and I've never hit a kid. But if they're going to assault like that, kids do commit murder.
Mm-hmm.
They can cause serious injury. Yep. And women, they will do the same thing. But,
I'm sorry, I've never hit a woman, but if a woman ever came up to me, like a man tried to punch me in the face or kick me in the balls, she grew a set. I'm sorry. She'd get knocked the fuck out.
Even if there's a group of kids like that trying to be on me, I'm defending myself.
Yeah, you have a right to defend it. Just because they're kids doesn't make them give them a pass.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're non-lethal,
Mm-hmm.
And yet they want reparations. This one's actually pretty interesting. Let's hear it.
I think that integration was the right move. Because I know in America, people are like, well, of course, I mean, there was racism and there's segregation. And I go, yeah, no, I'm separating them. Let's separate someone being oppressed and someone not being able to get a job and someone not being able to get a bank loan. Let's take all of those, the negative things away. I think part of the reason Finland is able to do it is because, have you been to Finland? I've been to Finland. You know who's in Finland? Finnish people. That's it.
He wants to bring back segregation. Why is Finland so great? Because it's all white. They say they don't have any problems there. Diversity is
I want to move to Finland.
Dude, I've met people from Finland. They were so nice.
They're the nicest fucking people you can meet.
Fucking awesome.
In an all-white society, I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, they are right. Diversity is not a strength. I used to argue that in college. It's like, no, it's not. They were trying to push it. Yeah, no, it's not.
I can deal with Karen. I can't deal with Tyrone.
Yeah.
Do you think that
I like that. I can deal with Karen. I can't deal with Tyrone. And that's true. I mean, I learned it firsthand because I grew up here, where I was like the only white kid, and I got picked on and attacked and everything else on a daily basis.
Same.
So, I learned to defend my fucking self, and when I started cracking heads, they realized I grabbed this guy by the head and I DDT'd him on. No, it's like you grab it like this, and I fell back. That's a DDT, and I cracked his skull open.
Oh!
After that, people stopped fucking with me. So they literally had to get an ambulance over and everything. Nothing happened to me because he started the fight. I just finished it.
Fortunately for me, when it was happening to me, I was in elementary, but I had like platinum blonde hair back then. But it was just like insults, so I learned to be real quick to insult back, and that's where I get it from.
Yeah, real quick wit. I mean, it taught me a few things.
Yeah, that's how it kind of started with me too, because I was in San Diego, California.
Yeah.
Back then, I had the super blonde hair.
California, Cali hair.
He was a surfer, bruh.
Were you?
Yep.
You were a surfer?
No.
No.
I mean, I tried it. I tried learning. I was just a kid though. By the time
boogie boarded me.
Yeah. I mean, I was learning the basics, but I really was just a kid. So, I love the beach. That's it.
But yeah, the whole reparations thing it's stupid. No one deserves shit. I'm sorry, they don't. I mean, if you put white people in the same position as black people, and the roles were reversed, I still don't think we deserve reparations, unless it's something that's being done to you right now.
Yeah. Currently,
and even then, like I said, I mean, we gave the Native Americans land and tax breaks, and like if you can build casinos on your land, you run these lands, they're yours. I don't think we should have done that, honestly.
I don't think so either.
So I mean, me and that's coming from me being part Native American with my totally white skin.
Right. I actually think it would have been better to say no. You have to assimilate into the culture.
Yeah.
And so that they would spread out and become a part of the American culture.
And a lot of them have. I mean, they're more, actually, most of these people are more hillbilly than my hillbilly ancestors.
Heck yeah.
And a lot of them are more corporate greed than most Wall Street people.
Yeah, I got some Native in me too. But there was a guy I knew in Montana, and he was a friend at the time. He was full-blown Native American, except he would have his hair short, right? And the biggest thing, we watched this car going by and it has a sticker on the window that says Native Pride, and it pissed him off. Because he looked at me and said, if you had that same sticker and it said White Pride, everybody would hate you. He did not like it. He didn't like the reservations. He didn't like any of that stuff because he said they're all sitting out there getting government money.
Yep.
Refusing to work. He said, I got out of there. He said, I have a job. I have a wife and a house, and that actually really irritated. He's just like, they're all sitting out there rotting, blaming the white guy, when all they got to do is just go get out there and do something. Nobody's stopping them from doing it.
You're gonna find like everyone in the entire world, they always have a subset group of these people. They could be blacks. You got some ones that are white. The trailer park boys is what I like to call them.
Right. And business, that was one of the issues. Because a lot of the reservations actually discourage business from coming in.
Yeah.
And so then you wonder why they don't.
Because they want to own everything on there. So, all right. Well, I need to be taken away. I do. After all this bullshit, I need to be taken away.
Yep.
So if you could please hit the intro for James's takeaways.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound in the heart of a moment. Wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every life's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
Take it away, James.
All right. We've reached a point where being normal is considered controversial. You say you like traditional families or basic values and people like you, or act like you confess to witchcraft. Somewhere along the line, sanity became rebellious, but I'm fine being the rebel who believes 2 + 2 = 4. Simple, to the point. Yes, they've basically made it wrong to be normal. And they hate the word normal, by the way. So, which, by the way, this is kind of weird. The word cis, you know where that comes from? They love to call people cis white man.
Just a made-up word?
No, well, sort of. It comes from a Latin word that literally translates to normal or common, average.
Common white man?
Yeah. You see, they hate the word normal because there is no such thing as normal, right? So what they do is they move it to the word cis. They shortened it because it's a much longer word. They use cis so that they can make it into a derogatory term. Cis white man, white heterosexual man. It's like, yeah, I'm normal. I'm mostly white, I guess. I mean, technically I'm mixed, but I'm mostly white and I'm heterosexual. I like women. This is how we perpetuate the species.
I mean, I've always was weird, but like what they consider weird now is just what the fuck? Like, I'm not wearing a furry outfit with assless chaps while I'm dancing in front of 4-year-olds.
It's absolutely
and that's
gone
considered
nuts.
normal for most people.
See, when I went to go visit California with my parents, it was like 1999. I think I was like 13 or something, 14. And there's this people that they just looked like freaks. All black, leather, piercings out the ass, face piercings. They got this bridge piercing, nose piercing, side piercings, lip piercings, ear gauges even back then, like weird shit. Piercings all up the sides and some bars, anything you could imagine. Anything you could pierce, I think they pierced it. And there's a big group of them, and it was like pictures with freaks, $20. And then they're like, it was super confusing. Somebody was trying to explain it to me, and there's like, you're the freak when you go take a picture with them because you're the one that stands out. And that's what it kind of feels like today. Like I'm normal, but I feel like you guys are calling me the freak. And then I was stuck with me, and then I was like, I see it happening every day.
Every day they try to push the boundary. They try to we got this kind of normalized. Let's push this next agenda. Let's push this. I'm glad people are waking up to this shit because I mean, I don't think we would have survived another 4 years of this shit.
Do you remember the old Nike commercial, No Boundaries?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Everybody loved it. Even as a youngster, I was a little weird. Even I would look at that and I'd be like, no, that's wrong. Because society needs boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, you have chaos and your society falls.
Yeah.
It will be replaced by a society that has boundaries.
Yeah.
Right now, that society looks like it's probably Islam. And
look at Finland. They have boundaries. They're like, no immigrants.
Yeah.
And they're doing perfectly fine.
Keep those boundaries, you can remain a coherent society. Sure, you're going to have outliers. Every society can handle some outliers, but you can't handle it when the society becomes that. It's going to crumble.
I feel bad for the UK. I mean, because they're going to go under one of these days. I mean, they're going to go run. But I mean, Texas is getting this. Do you know how many Hamases and shit that are fucking being built around here?
Yeah.
Well, not around here, because down here they get shot. Down here is like go fuck off. Most of the cartels are around here. They don't put up with that shit. But like in the Dallas, fucking Fort Worth area, they're popping up everywhere. It's
where the money's at.
Yeah. It really is colonization. They come here. I saw a short clip, and the guy was right. They come here. They'll have multiple wives. They outbreed everybody else. Given enough time, and they've done this in other countries. So this isn't anything new. Given enough time, they will have enough population to start winning more and more elections, whether it's local, state, and then federal. And so we see that in, Michigan, where they have a significant population and they've taken over a large portion of the state. It's a strategy. You don't have to take over by arms. You take over by population.
You slowly outlive and outproduce them.
And we have a population that has given up on family, on marriage, on having kids, on passing on our traditions and values. And so, we're on a path to suicide as a society if we don't turn things around fast.
Yeah, if we don't do something pretty soon.
Unfortunately, it might end up meaning some pretty harsh, responses.
Well, if anything causes another civil war, it's probably gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just my belief on it. But
that was a great takeaway.
That's a very good takeaway. And now I'm about to show a new asshole.
Yeah.
Because it's time for Will You Watch It? So go ahead and hit the intro.
Will you watch it? I'd watch it. I'd watch it hard.
All right, so this week's TV show we're going to review is the first time I've seen this. I've known of it as Psych. So when a novice sleuth convinces the police he has psychic powers, he and his reluctant best friend are hired as consultants to help solve complicated cases. I fucking hate this show. I did not like the first episode at all.
Okay.
I am like, are these cops dumber than a bag of hammers?
Yes.
He is fooling you. Anyone with 2 cents would know. And then it's even his own father, which I love the dude. Fucking Corbin's awesome. I love him in everything he plays. But to help him and everything else, like, are you? And originally, it's his own father that's the problem. He didn't raise the boy right. He taught him how to do shit, but I was like, all right, now you can go out and I'll throw you out in the world and let you go do shit. I fucking hate this show.
So the pilot episode
It's so long.
It is long, but it's different from the rest of the show slightly. So I think
Is he still fooling police officers that should have at least an ounce of common sense?
Yeah. But
Then
it's
no.
like so ridiculously goofy and funny, and that's why I love the show. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times.
A lot of it's for the sake of comedy.
Uh-huh.
I actually do like the show. I don't like the idea of, I mean, come on. Some of that stuff is obvious. But that's the thing. It's comedy. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. And I didn't take it serious at all. I like most of the characters. I especially like the detective that they try to make look like the dunce. He's the only one that they that they point at as more conservative. Which TV always loves to do that. They always make the guy that's more conservative the bad or the idiot. They always do that. It's ridiculous.
The fool.
Is that Lassiter? The one that...
Yeah, I actually like him. He's the one that's actually initially seeing through his nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But and it turns out he's right in the end. He never knows, of course. I've seen this series all the way through. But I like it. I've seen the whole thing and I can't remember her name. The detective, the woman. The one
I bet they get together in like the later episodes.
Oh yeah, of course. But
just hitting those stereotypes.
The first time she draws her weapon and her hands are shaking, I like that. Things like that. That's in the series. I think it's
Julia.
Yeah, things like that. I liked that they didn't make her like some kind of super detective.
It was more believable.
She's a woman.
In the pilot episode, they tried to make him real badass, like riding a motorcycle, bringing girls home, super slick and sly, cool dude, And I think immediately after that, they realized, like, no, we got to make him dumb and goofy. We got to take his motorcycle away. Like, it got too many tickets. His dad calls the police to come tow it away and impound it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for the rest of the series, like, he can't drive. He keeps having to get people to give him rides. He keeps stealing his friend's work vehicle and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they made him like not as cool. A little bit smooth with the ladies, but then there's like some undertones where the ladies were trying to trick him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like really goofy and funny, and I ended up loving the show.
It is definitely a show. It took me till the 3rd episode. Because a lot of times that's what I'll do with the series is I won't just watch the first one because oftentimes they're just working out the kinks, and then I'll give it up to 2 more. By the 3rd episode, if I still don't like it, then I'm done.
Yeah, I think that's where they got rid of the girl, the female detective, and then they bring in Juliet.
Yeah. The original detective, which I didn't even understand why they got rid of her, because it seemed like they were saying that the male detective and her were having an affair.
They were.
And then she disappears, and then we never see her again.
I think she got transferred because they were having an affair, but it was just for story purposes.
Yeah.
And
Okay, well, now that you explained it to me, I'm still not watching this fucking show.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh my God. I did not like it. A 1. I've never seen a show I didn't like as much. I'm giving it a 1 because it's stupid.
It
is so stupid.
It's supposed to be stupid. That's the point.
And then the only characteristics I did like about him was like that he's suave and he's riding a motorcycle, he's picking up chicks, and you tell me that's all gone later in the series? Why would I ever watch it?
I mean, you made me watch Thanksgiving.
But that was funny and it was stupid and it only lasted like an hour. This is like this pilot was longer than the fucking movie of Thanksgiving. No. I like the actor. I like the actor. I like the acting. I just don't like the story of the premise of this entire show. I just don't. I've seen detective shows similar to this done way better.
I think they touch on that. They're like, "Are you doing The Mentalist?" And he's like, "No, I've never seen that show." Yeah.
So I got a 1. What's your rating on it?
I give it a 4. Like, I love how goofy it is. There's a lot of things I don't like how oblivious all the detectives get, but I love how goofy and stupid it is.
I've actually watched a lot of real life detective shows and stuff like that. I think this is why it pisses me off. It's like police can be dumb, but not retarded. They should all be wearing fucking crash helmets and like flippers and their underwear on the outside because that makes them look like superheroes.
Yeah,
No.
it doesn't help how they did it in the first episode. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 too because I actually do like the show, but it wasn't perfect by any stretch.
Mm.
You know, and yeah, they did make the cops a little more duncy than they should have. Part of that, like I said, by the third episode, it's because he gains their trust, and when once you start trusting somebody, you stop questioning every little thing.
True.
You know, so he really closes a couple of really big cases for them and helps them and all of these kind of things, and then they just kind of stop questioning his methods.
Except Lassiter, he
Yes.
questions him the whole time.
He questions.
He
the whole
never
time.
believes him.
Yeah.
And then
I do like that. He
Yeah.
never really believes him.
It's
Even though his partner does.
Never again. Never again.
Never again.
I'm never watching this show again.
don't
If you guys like the show, I'll keep it on the fucking server.
Yeah.
But if
Thank
you weren't on my show, I would have deleted it.
I'll watch it for you.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you all about it. I mean, you don't have to. It's called Will You Watch It, not You Have to Watch It.
I already watched it on Amazon anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's time for the game. Thank God. Go ahead and hit the intro. Oh,
It's time to play the game. It's time for this or that.
Ready?
Yeah, already.
I almost forgot. I love the chemistry that the two characters have.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
awesome.
Yeah, chemistry helps.
Yeah, they do seem like best friends. So I'll give them that. Okay, hit the intro. All right, so this week, since it was enjoyed so much last week, we're going to play How Many Fucks. So
Okay.
I'm going to give you a movie, and you got to tell me ballpark how many times they said the word fuck in it.
I've never seen, so I'll say Honora.
Well, I haven't even done it yet. All right, yeah, this is a Nora. It's actually a recent movie. I would never watch it, but I have a list of like the most times or the least times that movies say fuck. So, Ram
50.
25.
479.
What the hell? This
What the
seems
hell?
like a lovey-dovey movie.
Right? I was literally judging that by the cover. I would have
Uh-huh.
not.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, me too.
You
'cause I've
can't
never
judge a book by its cover.
Well, it's not a book, and I've never seen this, so I have to judge it by the cover.
I don't even put fucking in my books that many times.
I'm
man.
just gonna guess really high from now on. 'cause These
Seriously.
are ridiculous numbers.
I wouldn't necessarily do that.
No, is it just the first one to throw us off?
No, because I mean, I got their mixed match of low
Okay.
balls, and because it was like last time, I was like, I fooled you with the last one, so I was like, I'm gonna mix them in a little bit.
Puts up
All right.
Moana.
X-Men
500.
First Class.
X-Men First Class 2.
13.
1.
1? Ah.
Yeah, when they walk into the bar, and then like
Oh,
Wolverine's
just
there, and he's
fuck
like,
off.
"Hi, what'd you?" And he just goes, "Fuck off,"
Yeah.
and that's
Ah,
it. The only time it's a PG-13 movie.
So he wins.
Uh-huh.
Summer of Sam. Really good movie, though.
300.
500.
You would be the closest. 435.
How, dude? How are you? Is it just the entire movie? Is just the
Seriously.
word fuck?
Actually, the site that I'm on that I get these statistics, it actually breaks down like the time, like how many times it's said, like per length, like every like so many seconds that word the word fuck has to be said in this movie.
Yeah,
That's insane.
you know how low my IQ would have to get to try and fit that many fucks into something I'm writing.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll do it.
I like my characters would have to be saying fuck to each other and like fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you for, and then the background music would just be singing fuck 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 fuck.
How do you think Kevin Smith has a career? Bruce Almighty.
30.
1?
He would be correct again. 1.
Is that another PG-13?
Yeah, it is. All right. The Sixth Day.
Oh,
you got some
man.
Schwarzenegger in here.
I like this movie, even though it was confusing as hell. I like this movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't that confusing. Well, I had to watch it twice, but yeah, it wasn't that confusing.
Like that's all he needed was the retinal scan, and then they could make a clone of it.
Pretty much.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, they got DNA from him too.
I mean, what if they pick up the wrong DNA? You know.
So in this Arnold movie, how many times did he fuck?
I'll say 30.
I'll say 10.
Answer is 1.
1?
Believe it or not, 1.
Where
It's a
is it?
PG-13 movie.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. It's a rarity in the action and Arnold. It's a PG-13
And
movie.
it was kind of gross for PG-13 because
Not really. There wasn't a lot of blood.
No, not blood, but the deformed clone was kind of gross.
Yeah, but I
Plus,
mean,
I
look
saw
at
it when I was
Gremlins.
a kid.
Look at Gremlins, and that was rated, I think, PG.
Because they're
All right.
puppets.
Alpha Dog.
300.
I'll say 112.
Ken got the point. 420.
I finally got a point.
So high in the 400s and stuff.
All right, last one, guys.
These are
End of watch.
Okay, 600.
Yeah. 500.
Got it. 374.
Yes.
And that was the game. By the
I was
law of
kinda cheating on
averages, you
that
got a couple. He got the rest.
Yes, he
So Ram won again another week.
Yeah, we're both winning.
Yeah. Really,
These
no
are
one's
tough.
winners. No one's winners.
These are tough because I've watched these movies. I've watched some of them. I don't remember the F word being thrown around so many times.
Believe it or not, Reservoir Dogs, you guys seen that? It's a great Quentin film. They cuss a lot in the fucking movie. I found it on the list, and it's surprisingly, fuck is not used that much. I think next week what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting movies on here that curse the most in it. Not just the one word, just curse the most. And I guarantee you'll probably be surprised at how many curse words they say.
It is really weird for me because not only do I write novels, but I had written some scripts and stuff, and I hardly any F words, swearing. It's just not in my dialogue.
James is a family-friendly writer.
Even in the ones with the sex and stuff. I mean, really, honestly, it's just like it actually turns people away from movies. You know,
I can't even fathom putting the F word that many times into something. Like, you're playing a video game and it's like, oh, kill these robots and collect 50 circuit boards or something, and you've been at it for hours and you're like, God, how many was that? I feel like it's 1,000, and you're like, oh, you only got 20.
Right.
And like, I can't even imagine putting 500 something F-bombs into a movie that I'm making.
Right. I could do it. Of course, every other word would be fun.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could do it. But I want to say something like the average number of words in dialogue in a script is something like 9 to 22,000 words.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a lot. But when you're doing hundreds in F words, that's usually, that's a lot. That's a huge percentage of your dialogue.
That's a very big percentage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck it. They're movies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty much the end of the show for us. It's been a wonderful day. Final thoughts, Ram?
Oh, it's been a great week. I love the movie, love the show, obviously.
I'm split between
Love the takeaways, like the game, love the game. It's a lot of fun.
And what you do now? Are you going to go and get some Little Baby's ice cream?
Fuck no. Is it even still around?
I think so.
I'd have to import it from the UK. And
I'll have to look.
I hate them. I'm at odds with the UK right now because they're so stupid.
Why? Just la, 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 la. James, your final thoughts.
Excuse me. My final thoughts is I'm stoked. After this weekend, I'm off for an entire week.
Nice.
So yes, kudos for me. I'm happy. Buy my book and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And share. Don't forget to share. Tell everybody about this podcast because we're the bestest ever.
Bestest ever? You call yourself a writer.
Hey, I have a little humor in me. Just a little bit.
My final thoughts for this week. I'm really looking forward to turkey on Thursday. But I'm working the next 5 days straight, so that's going to be fun. Other than that, fuck off.